Well, thankfully we already know they're alive. I mean, we did the scrying, I think, 2 days from this point? Right before we left for the volcano, in fact.
Yep.
True.
So that means that they're still somewhere out there. You're not exactly sure if they're at the place you saw them, but you know that they will eventually be there and they will be fine at that point.
Well, in either case, time to rest a bit, I suppose.
Well, oddly enough, that still doesn't explain why Lucretia still has the crystal, or why you guys still kept your ability that you got, well, during the brawl, the first time around.
Either way, we've had a long day. I'm going to turn in. And I'm first watch, Alyssia. I'll take second. Wake me up in a few hours.
I think we've gotten to a
Very
point.
well.
Right. So, Alyssa's gonna take first watch, Horatius is gonna take second, who's gonna take third watch?
I'll do it.
Right, let me make some rolls.
Partially
Right,
muffled.
so, nothing
Partially
bad happens
muffled.
during the night. You guys
Mm,
managed
partially
to
muffled.
get a good night's rest, and nothing out of the ordinary happens. By dawnbreak, you are woken up by Jeremy, who apparently is quite the singer. Who knew? He is a bird after all. He is waking you up with a beautiful melody at the crack of dawn.
The melody of "I'm a bird, motherfucker, I'm a bird."
I'm a bird, motherfucker. I'm a bird.
I'm gonna take a piece of my, basically, so a bit of my rations, like, it's probably condensed seed and honey and stuff, and I offer it to Jeremy. It's like, yeah. Shh.
Jeremy very excitedly starts nibbling on it. Well, not nibble because he's a bird, but more pecking at it. Right. So at the crack of dawn, you guys have your breakfast and you're ready to keep going. The guide is just waiting for you guys to give him the go so you can head out.
Also,
Right.
just as a side thought, does anyone else think all the monsters might have been herded into the volcano to rile up the beholder?
Not particularly. I mean, it can't have been. When we killed the mage, I'm not sure if you remember, I remember some of it, but there were marks of grimmer all across the walls. So the beholder's there right now, I suspect. Or at least the person.
Maybe they were a sacrifice to open the book.
Maybe. Maybe we can kill the person before the beholder even comes. Oh, by the way, I'm whispering this so the guy doesn't hear anything.
Yeah. You don't have to worry. Unless you guys want, he's not gonna hear anything.
Okay,
I'm not
cool.
gonna be that asinine about it. Don't worry about it.
Asinine mortals.
So yeah, essentially that's it. It's like,
Is Asana becoming a meme now?
should we like go
Yes.
back, or should we just go straight into the volcano and take care of it before anybody notices? I mean, I kind of want to beat Rohana, but
I think
No.
maybe heading there.
If we're going to go after that thing, we need every bit of help we can get. That would have been even worse without Talion and his men to soak up some of its rage.
I guess you're right. Don't want to risk if it's already been summoned. If we do, then we're
That
gonna
reminds me, I'm curious, what's your opinion on it, Lucretia, since Talion kinda tried to save you but fucked up and died with you? Does he score any Lucy points?
He's not as heretical. I will try
He's
to
not
make
as
sure that he
heretical.
lives.
He's
But
not
she
as
won't
heretical.
kill
The
if
biggest
he dies
compliment
like he's not
Lucretia
as
can give
heretical.
to somebody who's not Ovian.
You know, he's
Fucking
earned the
amazing.
right that we won't chuckle when he dies like we did when the mage died.
It's like, oh look, the
Oh.
mage died. Sensible chuckle.
Do you guys, if Ash can look at the clip, I started laughing.
I'd like to point out that that mage actually didn't betray you guys for a change.
He betrayed
Yet.
Amity, the dumb bitch.
You didn't get a chance to betray us.
Chance.
It's like, he didn't betray us yet.
Fucking bitches into lava though, am I right, guys? Okay. He didn't even have any spells prepared to leave. He doesn't have it.
Anyway, you guys
Jesus.
ready to move out?
Yeah.
Okay then. Jesus Christ, people. You're so cruel.
In before evocation, mage.
Right. You guys actually make for very good time, just like your early predictions are. You managed to get to the general area that is your destination by early afternoon. It's probably 1 or 2 in the afternoon, and the guide says that, well, that's as far as he can take you because you don't exactly have a pinpoint destination, you just have a vague idea of what you're looking for and where. So he suggests that you guys start splitting up so, you know, the search doesn't take forever.
Okay, that's fair. Eris already goes off into the jungle. Come, kitty, 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 kitty.
Kitty? What?
What?
Like, basically calling out monsters. That being said, it's like, Jeremy, find people. Go, Jeremy.
Jeremy's like, panic!
Actually-
I'm a bird man. Panic, too much responsibility.
Since we don't have a way to stay in contact, while you guys go out and look, I'm going to start a fire here. If you get lost, just head towards the plume of smoke in the sky.
I shout, oh, bye.
The guide says, I think I'll stay with you, help you out with the fire, yeah. It can be pretty tricky. You get the feeling that he's too lazy to search, so he's like, fuck it, I'll just stay here and make a fire.
I mean, good. Gets to chop down trees. He picked the dumb job.
I mean, can't we just use some of the sticks on the ground or stuff, you know?
No, we're cutting down trees. I said plume of smoke, not wisp.
He looks extremely disappointed. Like you see that on his face that he feels he fucked up. Right. So you guys are splitting up to look for the crews. Let's see. Everybody make me some either investigation or perception rolls. Up to you guys. Jesus Christ.
Well, it's literally a toss-up because I have both
Use
of mine.
investigation. You don't get to use it as much.
Not true enough, but like,
I have a -1 in
they're equally good for me.
So no.
Yeah, I know. Just
Fucking hell, people.
Do I know
What are
one?
these rolls? Come on now.
I don't know. Don't worry, if and when we get to combat, we're gonna roll ones.
Right.
All of us, all the time.
So it's actually kind of ironic that Iris chose perception and Alyssia chose investigation, because Alyssia, you are going to spot traces of your target. You feel like if you continue down for a good 5 or 10 minutes, you're gonna end up on something, because you're seeing a lot more trucks here. Again, trucks that are not marked. You feel like you are on the right track, and if you continue going, you'll find what you're looking for, basically. As for you, Iris, as you were looking for the people of the ship or some kind of traces of a camp, thanks to your high perception, you immediately notice there's a rustle in the bush next to you, just as somebody leaps out of it and tries to attack you. They begin to throw fists and elbows at you, but you manage to very skillfully block and dodge your way out of it until with both arms you push them backwards with a strong thrust. And when you guys finally get separated, you manage to take a better look at the person that just attacked you out of nowhere.
it's Jeremy.
At this
in
point,
his true
Jeremy
form.
has basically run away from you. He's no longer on your shoulder, by the way. Because he panicked about what just happened.
Oh, of course.
And you manage to see your assailant, who doesn't give you any time to think. She's getting ready to attack you again. However, she just failed her sneak attack, so you get to act first.
Oh yeah, this
Okay.
is the chick that I
Yeah,
said was
but
coming after
The last
us.
time you saw her, it was her and
Wait, this is a fire sword chick?
ice
I knew it.
Yeah, this is the
Yeah.
chick
Wait, where's her
that
sword?
wants to kill us so that she can prove herself.
She is not wielding a weapon, she is fighting you with her hands.
Ah, shit. Okay, that being said, I guess, so, do I get an attack of opportunity, or is this an actual full-on attack?
No, this is literally your turn. You don't get an attack of opportunity.
Alright then. Then I'm gonna go full thrust.
And she let him get stabbed.
Ah, shit.
Oh,
Oh, no, you can stop rolling. As soon as you crit failed, you immediately dart in for a straightforward punch. However, you fail to notice that there's mud around your feet. And as every good boxer ever will tell you, a punch starts from the feet. you lose your footing, and she immediately takes advantage of it. As your punch flies hitting nothing, she immediately darts under you. She grabs your outstretched hand and throws you, tossing you over her shoulder and onto the ground. She then immediately jumps down and locks you into an armbar. You get to make a check to get out. You can either roll strength or dexterity to try to break the hold.
Are these saves, or can I use athletics?
Kick starts from my hands.
Since you're already in the hold, I'm gonna say that's not a save. You basically have to use normal checks to break free.
Yeah, athletics or acrobatics, which one?
You can do
Or both.
either one depending
Okay.
on how you wanna get out.
I'll play it for fun and I'll go athletics.
That's strength based, right?
And I got a 19.
Fuck me.
So Iris basically goes right and starts just lifting her up with her body.
I was gonna say that you either break her hold finger by finger, or you literally get up with her still in the hold. Which one do you wanna do?
I want to get her with still in the hold and attempt to just slam her into the nearby tree or through it.
Right.
Can I assist this battle?
You guys split up, right? So it's gonna take, I'm gonna say, let's say 3 turns, at which point you guys will be able to react to what's
You hear
happening.
Jeremy squawking off in the distance.
Yeah, Jeremy basically flew off and is squawking like crazy, and that immediately catches your guys' attention. Right. You see irritated expression on her face as she is literally being lifted up.
How light is
no
she,
idea
actually?
you could be this strong. It's like literally, holy shit, what the fuck are you eating, woman? Like, how are you lifting me up right now? She refuses to let go of the hold, however, you start feeling the pressure. You feel the bones in your right arm are beginning to creak, however, you just grit your teeth, get back up, and violently slam her, driving her into the ground, which you shock her so good that she has no choice but to actually let go of the hold. She seems to be very nimble on her feet, however, since she takes almost no time to recover. She just spins around and jumps back to her feet, quickly recovering as you get back up as well. Right. At this point, she goes in. What's your AC?
My AC is 18, because I got an extra point in
18.
wisdom.
Nice.
So this would be round 2, right?
Yep, this is round 2 right now.
So after next round.
She begins peppering you with a flurry of blows. You see that even though her technique leaves a lot to be desired, her speed is absolutely legendary. Even you cannot keep up with some of her blows, and instead of trying to see where she attacks, you basically trust your instincts to block and dodge a lot of her blows. She's extremely fast, basically. One of her blows actually manages to get through. You take 9 non-lethal damage as she punches you straight in the kidney.
Alright, 1 second, so I'll put that 9, there you go.
Yes, Alyssia, you can pop it ahead of time.
Cool.
Right, so she just punched me in the kidney and I'm like, ugh. How hard are her hits compared to like other demons I've fought hand to hand?
Compared to other demons you fought hand to hand, this is nothing. This is on a human level. She's not physically that tough, but she's extremely fast.
Alright,
You get rabbit punched to death, son.
let's try that again, shall we?
The only reason she didn't absolutely destroy you with a flurry of blows of like 10 or 15 hits in a matter of an eye blink is because you trusted your instincts. Rather than seeing her punches, you just rolled with them. And that's why you
Go
were
with
managing
flow.
to block and dodge them.
Right then, let's see what I do this time, shall we? Last one, but I still got the hits in before. No, wait. Oh no, I can only do 3. No, never mind, the last one doesn't count because I didn't do it.
So that's on a tied
18.
attacker wins, right? I keep forgetting this shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So that's 2 hits then. You hit her twice. Go for it.
okay.
An easy
then.
way to think of it is, think of it as if you reach this number, you hit.
Gotcha.
Right, so essentially she must do a strength save where I push her away.
Okay, what's the DC?
The DC is, I believe... Wait, oh, it's Dex. No, wait, is it Dex plus Wisdom? If it isn't, it's gone up. Let me go up. Yeah, it's plus
8
Wisdom.
plus proficiency plus the stat you're using.
Yeah, my one's is 10 plus... Yeah, okay. So it equals Dex plus Wisdom. Yeah, so it's 17.
What save?
Strength.
Strength, okay.
God, I'm glad I
I'm
put my
assuming this is
Wisdom.
the knockback effect, right?
Yes,
He
pushing it back
fails.
15 feet. So essentially,
Right.
what she's doing all these super fast things, essentially Iris is like flow around him and then immediately just thrusts one big punch towards her.
As you punch her, she's immediately flung back. Her frame is very light and you easily manage to sink a deadly blow in. She slams hard against a nearby tree that she was knocked into. You see that she opens her mouth to gasp and groan, but no voice escapes her lips. She just breathes heavily and slowly begins to recover from the blow. She looks angry. And since the tree was damaged, you see that some bark, some other debris has started falling left and right. She quickly grabs a few pieces of rock and a few pieces of wood that have been, well, shall we say, splintered off and can be used as projectiles, and she starts throwing them at you. Despite them not nearly able to be considered weapons, some of the sticks that are literally just sharp or thrown at you seem like deadly projectiles in her arms, based on the speed and the ferocity she is throwing them at you with. See.
1 second, I'm gonna use one key to give her disadvantage on attacks against me.
Okay,
So in other words, I'm using Gordon's flow like water technique.
gotcha. She throws a couple of rocks and sharp sticks at you, but none of them manage to even come close to hitting you with a disadvantage. You just whiz past them with absolute ease. However, since she was using that more as a distraction, she immediately darts in. However, she cannot attack you this turn. She just got right back in your face. It's your turn. And after this, the others will be able to pop up on the scene.
Essentially, as she comes up towards me, like dashing up, it's like I'm gonna wait for a moment and go, was it you who's looking for my crew?
She doesn't answer or react in any way.
Damn, I was hoping it was her. Oh, can't exactly stop fighting. So, as she dashes in towards me, I'm essentially gonna attempt to dash in towards her and use her momentum to basically toss her over my shoulder and onto the
Okay.
ground. So, first I must hit her. Ah, damn.
Nope.
Oh wait, do I get? Does my bonus action count with it? Or no, I have to use. Sadly, my bonus action is the throwing thing that I need to hit with. Otherwise, damn it.
Right. Is that gonna be your turn?
I spent an extra. Actually, nah. Yeah, it's gonna be my turn. Got a save key.
Right. As you guys are getting closer, you begin hearing the sounds of combat as Iris is trading blows, and you guys manage to pop on the scene. And now that that's the thing, why don't all of you roll me initiative, so we can
Wow.
do this shit proper
Every time.
every time.
Have you tried rolling higher than that? See?
No,
Sibby's
actually,
tried.
I haven't. I haven't
Sibby's
tried.
tried.
Here,
Fastest food
I'm
boy.
gonna attempt to roll higher. Here, let me try.
See? Just do it like I just showed you.
Oh, Horatius, you
God
crit
damn
it.
it.
Look at that. Horatius
Wow.
is one fast boy.
Oh, do I hear them coming in? By the way,
Oh yeah, you hear them.
it's like
I've
I'm gonna shout
Hey,
back and
wait,
go. I think this is the
Adam,
one
do
who
you
set the fire pit. She says fighting.
can.
Adam,
I mean-
do you like advantages on all of your hits? Or like instant crits?
I do like that, yes.
Then I would suggest holding your turn until after mine. For the possibility. Oh.
I mean, I like the thematically that I got the highest initiative because Alyssia is currently running full power, which is pretty fast. I think it's sort of like 120 feet per.
27?
I can't.
Wait, why can't
What?
I add her name?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, you know what? That's fine. However, Horatius critted, so no matter what, he goes first, right?
That's not how it works.
No,
in this
That's
system.
also
no.
not a rule in the system.
Yeah, sadly, initiative doesn't quit, which is
No.
Oh,
But allow
It just
me to
means
give
he
you a
has a
yay
22.
anyway.
Also, wait, Horatius is not on the turn order. At least I
I'm
can see
also
him.
not on the turn order.
Yeah, so he's just
what are
22.
you talking about? You guys are all on the turn order.
not
Nope.
Horatius.
The good boy.
No, he's not on
Look,
there.
look,
Yeah, I'm not on
nope.
there.
Take him off and then add him back on.
I guess, okay.
Chances are I'm still on there from the Beholder fight because we're not on that page. I can't see myself though.
Ah, I see.
That's why you clear the turn order after every combat.
You
Wait,
had
could you not-
22, there we go.
Because you're not being mean to him, alright? He's
So,
been
do you
running
guys
for
see
9
all the
hours
turns
for
now?
power internet
Yep.
in this country.
But yes, again, I suggest holding your turn until after mine.
And just power me up and I'll go in there like a wrecking.
There we go, I'm gonna add her name now.
I mean, again, that would still require you holding your turn after mine.
You can power me up on your turn and then it will come back round to me and I'll start swinging.
Okay, fine, then just attack her.
Okay, so, we finally have a turn order, guys. Yay, here we go, so we don't
Kick.
have to do what we did last time, it's fine. Anyway, let's do this proper, shall we? As soon as she sees that she's getting surrounded and a lot more people are coming in, she takes a step back for a moment from you, Eris, and suddenly you see her hands burst into a bright, powerful flame, and when she's done, a blade materializes in her arms. You see that it's covered in some kind of runes that you cannot recognize. However, Alyssia, you would, because you took excessive interest in what Logan was using. You would know that these runes are similar to the ones that he used when you guys fought him. This seems to be some kind of different type of ancient magic that basically is imbued in some way with the life force of the user.
So essentially a part of her is forged into the blade, probably.
Yep. You see the runes flare up and the blade is entirely on fire and it is scorching hot just being near it. You're actually wondering how she's holding it, or are you? Oh. Anyway,
I'm gonna assume it's because of magic.
it's her move.
But her mum is literally fire, so...
Yeah, there is that. Rather than attacking you guys, she just continues to take steps back to make sure that you guys cannot totally surround her, and you see that she is casting something with hand gestures without saying anything. It seems that she is performing some kind of ritual, and you see that rather than using a voice and words, she is writing some kind of symbols with her finger in the air, which materializes in text that's actually visible. However, you cannot read the text. And that's her turn. Alyssia, your move.
No, I'm going to hold my turn until after Horatius.
Do you play rugby at all, Expertia?
No, but I know what you wanna do.
I'm gonna spear tackle her into a suplex.
Gotcha.
If she can't use her hands, she cannot.
So I think we should count that as a charge, so get a +2, but you're basically making a grapple attack, so go for it.
Yeah, sure. Basically, I just come in with a spear tackle running and just suplex her over my back, slamming her head into the ground.
Okay, I'm gonna say that there's no way she can contend with that. She's not a powerhouse. That absolutely catches her.
Yeah,
You managed
then-
to tackle her to the ground.
By the way, my move in this fight, to let the rest of the party know, I'm literally going to lock my fingers in and try and bear crush her, because as far as I'm aware, she might not be strong enough to just throw me off like a ragdoll.
I mean, you are not called Iris, so...
Yeah,
Check.
I cannot be thrown by passing only.
I'm gonna throw you purposely at one point, you know that, right?
I'll choose not to be thrown and counter it.
No. Horatius is gonna go like, my halberd can't reach. You're gonna have to toss me.
I form a spear and throw myself with mastery.
God damn it.
Anyway, Alyssia, you notice
Yep.
this happening in front of you. Do you wish to take your turn?
Yes. Because now that she's engaged with Horatius, I can move freely, hopefully. So yes, Alyssia dashes in and tries to scissor strike her neck. I have no idea if it's gonna work. But,
advantage
yeah.
because she's grappled.
Oh right, yeah.
You manage to get a few good hits in. Blood begins spewing everywhere. That attack took a lot out of her. Iris, it's your move.
So,
Pile.
by the way, can I see the runes on her sword?
Yes.
Do they look any at all familiar?
Like I said, they vaguely remind you of the runes that Logan actually used.
So, not around the fireplace.
Well...
The strange
Why
crimson
don't you
runes.
roll me insight?
Nice.
While their design doesn't strike you off as anything out of the regular or anything similar, at least the cover catches your eye because you remember that the runes around your people, from what Lucy told you, were slightly glowing in red fire-like in a fire-like manner, like faintly glowing fire, basically. You know how it when something is cindering, there's basically a light pulse-like glow that's reddish. This is basically what the runes remind you of because they have a similar design.
Either way, Iris is gonna bark out an order and just basically go, okay, we've got her the ropes, how about we capture her and try getting information?
Meanwhile, pile drive, hack, 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 hack.
It's like, guys, seriously, in a war, information!
Lucretia, it's your move. Your brother Horatius is being super lewd. He tackled the girl to the ground. What do you do?
I'm restraining her.
Oh,
Let him have
what's
his way.
the DC? Let's see. Wait, so after he tackled the girl down, you're gonna restrain her. So you're basically a partner in crime here. Gotcha.
Let him have his way, she said.
What's the DC?
16.
16 wisdom, I'm assuming, right?
Yep.
Right. Right. And on her
completely
turn, she gets to
frozen.
make a will save to break through, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
but at the end of the turn, she can't do anything else during the turn.
Right. This time she succeeds, and that's
Okay.
her turn, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Alyssia, it's your move.
Well, I'm gonna try to knock it out of her hands with the kukris.
I'm gonna say that these are different situations because not only are you and her basically getting in the way, he's trying to very precisely knock a weapon out. So I'm not sure if that's gonna work to Alicia's favor. If anything, that works against her. So still roll with a disadvantage. Nope.
I'm gonna assume that doesn't beat it.
Nope.
Wow.
Oh, that's real bad luck.
Yeah, well, bad luck. I mean,
I mean, it was a
disadvantage.
really good first roll I made, so that's bad luck that it wasn't just cancelled out.
Oh yeah, true.
You
Right,
see that through the attacks that Alyssia did earlier, your opponent is heavily bleeding. She managed to nick an artery on the neck. She's taken pretty heavy damage, actually.
Right, well, since she didn't use her turn to get in control of the grapple, that means I'm still in control, and I'm going to use my turn to hit her with 3 gauntlet attacks. Because I'm in control, they automatically hit, so here is punch, punch, punch.
Right, I'm
I
assuming
basically
that's
pinned her
lethal,
and I'm
right?
just bam, bam, bam.
22 damage if I'm counting correctly. Yep, okay. You managed to land a few hits. You see that she's actively trying to protect her face because, you know, getting hit in the head's a
My
bad idea.
precious teeth! Punch, punch, punch.
Alright, so essentially I'm gonna try non-lethally knock her out then.
Prison
guess.
shank her. I'm
What
getting
I'm doing,
deja vu
But
from.
with a gauntlet.
Yeah, I'm getting deja vu from earlier. Do I have? Yeah, I have some. No, that. I don't have any burst damage that's not AoE.
So wait, just hold personing the person being grappled.
Yes.
She seems to have suffered quite a lot of damage and she is pretty out of it. You see that her eyes are glazing over. So, seeing as how she's desperate, she just goes out swinging, even though Horatius is on top of her. However, turns out she wasn't aiming for anybody in particular, Horatius. Not you, not Alyssia that's next to you, or Iris.
Why am I
She
sensing an
actually
incoming
pointed
fireball?
the blade at herself and attacked herself. And as soon as she does, you see that the blade and the magic runes on it explode violently. A fire breaks out around you. Everybody that's within 20 feet of her, which I'm assuming is everybody except Lucretia, make a dex save.
Yes.
Right.
Everyone gets the normal +3 because I'm here, by the way.
Right. Alyssia, you managed to dodge. Everybody else gets caught up by the blunt of the explosion. So Horatius and Iris are going to take
What am I taking?
24 fire damage.
I'm taking 24 fire damage.
Well, you always
you
have
what?
because of evasion, so you know.
I can't avoid that?
She's exploding.
You
Oh.
failed to avoid it. I rolled for you.
It's unfair.
So basically, since you're a monk, you still
weren't
take
here.
half, so that's 12. Alyssia, I think she has dodge, so she takes no damage, right?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. So Horatius, you take 24 fire damage.
Actually, we have the exact same feature.
And Horatius,
Evasion.
since you were the one that took the blunt of the fire and took full damage, you are now considered on fire.
That's okay.
I choose to substitute your reality for my own.
No. It's okay. I can just
Anyway,
no.
after the explosion, you see that the jungle is quickly around you catching on fire as you just recover from the explosion. When you look back to where she was, all you see is a pile of ashes and scorch marks.
Looks like she commits seppuku.
Well, I suppose we now know how our other quarry died the first time.
I look at my bracelet.
Nothing.
She isn't dead. She ran.
Unfortunate. Wait. Oh.
Suddenly, there's another loud explosion, and the pillar of fire rises from the ashes as Valkyrie steps out
I
without
point
any
at her.
wounds.
She's right there.
Thanks.
It's like real point. She's there.
And since she's at the top of the turn order, she strikes first.
It's a fucking dragon!
More like an ancient wyvern.